Hi, my name's Daisy and today I am doing my top 10 books of 2013. The way I show these aren't listed in the way that how good they are or anything else like that. It's literally just the top 10, but it's not 1, 2, 3 and, you know, that kind of thing. Let's begin! Starting with Clockwork Princess by Cassandra Clare. This is also signed by the woman herself, so it makes it even more special to me. This is the final book in the Infernal Devices series and it follows Tessa and Jem and Will on their journey with the dun 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 man that I'm not going to say because otherwise it will ruin it for you. I absolutely love this book. It broke my heart. I read it within, I think, 38 hours. I was really sick though at the point when I was reading this, so I was crying quite a bit and then sniffling, and it was not very pretty. However, it tided me through when I had just finished Clockwork Prince and then this came in the post literally hours later and I was like, hallelujah. It also came to me 3 days before the release date, which pissed everyone off. Then we have another book by Cassandra Clare, which is City of Glass, and this is the third book in the Mortal Instruments series. I would have put City of Bones in as well, however I read that in 2012, not 2013. It's possibly one of my favourite books from the series. City of Bones probably is my favourite, then this, then probably City of Ashes, City of Lost Souls, and then City of Fallen Angels, because I don't really like that one very much. It was so good, and this made me cry as well. There's a running theme in this of making me cry. Then another last in the trilogy book is Allegiant by Veronica Roth. This is from the Divergent trilogy, and this equally broke me into pieces. It was so good, and now I'm recollecting everything and it's horrible inside my head right now. It is amazing, but it will make you very sad and very happy and then just destroy you and you won't want to read a book for weeks like I did. Then I have Frostbite by Rochelle Mead, which is the second book in the Vampire Academy series. I'm now into Spiritbound, and although I really like the other books, this is my favourite so far out of the Vampire Academy series, which makes it placed in this book list. I have a rather obvious choice, but this was a book that I had never read before and then read this year and cried into my tea, and then I had to drink my own tears, which is The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. This is not even needed to be described because everyone knows about this book. They know how much it hurts. I have no words. And I have Wait For You by Jay Lynn, which is a new adult book, but she is also Jennifer L. Armentrout, which you might know her by her young adult books with the Lux series. This is a contemporary book, however I just really loved it. It was the first really new adult book that I read. I really love the characters in this. I liked the plot line as well because it was sort of, I thought it was realistic and it covered like the trauma and everything else that had gone on in this book, and it's so good. Then I have Twin Maker by Sean Williams, which is really good. It's a very good sci-fi young adult novel and it really freaks you out with the technology because it's pretty much like our world but sort of more on an extreme, and they can beam places, which is pretty damn awesome. I have another sci-fi novel as well to show you, which is After Eden by Helen Douglas. This is set in the UK, in Cornwall. It's not a very big book, however it is amazing. I read this in a day. I literally just whizzed by it because it's really addictive. However, it seems contemporary at the beginning and then it goes into sci-fi and it's just, it was one of those easygoing books that you could get through quite quickly and it wouldn't kind of make your head too blah. I have Unspoken by Sarah Rees Brennan, which is a really awesome book. It's the first book in the Lindburn legacy and I absolutely love the Lindburn legacy because Ash Lindburn and Jared Lindburn just whew. And it's also set in the UK. Bonus points, I always like when something is set in the UK. I love the writing that Sarah Rees Brennan does. It's very uplifting, it's very humorous. It's one of those books that I feel like it's almost like a grown-up version of sort of the Angus Thongs and Perfect Snogging kind of books where they're kind of really funny but they have got a lot of substance to them. This has kind of magical stuff as well, so it's a lot more grown up in the aspect that they're not just chasing around sex gods. That sounds really weird. You have to read the Louise Renison books to understand that when I say sex god, it's not as in like a literal god, it's just the name of something. This is getting really awkward. The last book I don't have a physical copy of, but it is Legend by Marie Lu. I really like that series. It's a really good dystopian. It has all the governmental kind of crazy politician people who really should not be in power, and it's got something different too, rather than the Divergent series or the Hunger Games series, because it's mostly focused on that government. This government is totally screwed up. Those are my top 10 books for 2013, and I'm really excited about going into 2014 and finally getting the books that I have on my bookshelf read, because that is my mission. I'm not going to buy any more books until I have read a fair amount of the ones I already. I hope you have a fantastic New Year's if I do not see you by then. When I say see you, you see me. You know what I mean. I hope you have a really awesome 2014. And much love to you. I don't know why I'm clapping, but yes, thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, and happy reading. Bye bye.